Hello and welcome to another video, and today, as you can see, we're on Motogp 18 once again, but we're just in the menus this time, and you're going to know what the video is from the title, so no point really beating around the bush with it. Today we are doing another overview of the 2019 mod. Obviously, once again, it's still work in progress and should be improved by the time it comes out. Obviously there are some things that we can't do, but hopefully we might be able to figure out either how to do them or workarounds. So if you've seen the first one, or any of, like, I've done some videos where I've done individual little bits, but I did obviously the big video to start with, where just showing you off everything I've done. I've done quite a bit more since that first video, so if that's the only one you've seen, then you're going to be in for a treat. So obviously Marquez is still the same. First change, straight on to Jorge Lorenzo. Obviously the names are wrong, we can't do the names at the minute. I don't think there really is going to be any way to do it without recreating the whole language file, which is difficult because you don't know how Master made it, so you just have to guess until you get it right. If you saw the first video, you'll probably notice a couple changes. Using a different number 99 on the front, gotten it from his pit box instead of his bike, because it looks a bit clearer. And his helmet here, it's obviously got Red Bull on it. I have just noticed a little mistake here. It says there's a 26 on here. If you look, where I see it on the sort of in line with the camera on the before the Repsol on the rear of the bike. It's number 26, so I need to get rid of that. And Dobby's still the same. Obviously, then next change is Petrucci on the bike. There's no changes since the first video, so there you go, just in case you haven't seen the first video, but yeah, you won't notice any differences there. Now obviously Rossi's still default, but here starts coming some of the bigger changes. So we'll head on to Maverick Vinales now, and you're going to be thinking, hey, there's wings on that Yamaha, and yes, you'd be correct in thinking that. Well, obviously you can see it, but yeah, finally managed to export and import models, which is really good news. So I took the Rossi model and put it over Vinales, so there you go. The only thing that's different is the wings. The UV mapping is the same. Obviously Jean Mir, I haven't changed anything since the first video, I don't think, so just in case you didn't see him the first time or see the first video, there he is. Alex Rins is still default, same with Aloysius Bagaro. And then we go on to Andrea Iannone. I've now added the numbers to the bike, used Photoshop so that the numbers are lined up correctly. I mean onto the 3D model, because the UV mapping for the front of the bike is very odd. Yeah, again, if you didn't see the first video, it's his leathers, you can see his number down the side there too. So obviously Paulus Bagaro is still the same. Zarco's the same as the first video, but yeah, again, if you've not seen this, looking quite good. So obviously, this is another big change. You're gonna see obviously here that it's Miguel Oliveira, who I don't think was in the first video. I don't think he's confirmed at the time. You can see now that there's KTM Tech 3, so that's looking nice. It does look a little odd because obviously the other KTM's right in front, so the riding style is actually still the Yamaha one, but I don't think there's too much you can do about it. I might try and fix it, but I'm not really too bothered, it still looks alright. Obviously here is Javi Sire in as well. I know a lot of people that are subscribed here are big fans of him, so probably nice for you to see him on the KTM, which he'll be on next season. Cal Crutchlow, still default, same with Nakagami. On to Petrucci, sorry, Bagnaia. See, I'm just reading the names. You'll see that in the first video he was on a GP17, I believe, but now he is on the GP18, because obviously we can import the models, so I've removed all the GP17s from the game. They no longer exist, since the GP18 is going to be the oldest bike on the grid next season. May as well give all the GP17s GP18 models. Obviously, same as the first video, I'd put Jack Miller onto the GP18 as well. I'd already done that, I just made him replace Petrucci instead. But yeah, so there. There he is. See, Morbidelli, you can see it's a bit of a transitional phase here. He's got his Yamaha leathers on, the sick Yamaha team, but I haven't been able to do anything with him yet. Same with Luti's bike, it's got Pedrosa on it, because I was going to do something with Hiroshi Ayama, but I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. I'm going to probably do like Mika Kallio or someone. Now obviously Tito Rabat on the GP18. Yes, the skin isn't perfect because obviously you can see the white on the front is supposed to line up with the white on the real Seguros bit, but I did the sides and the front in different like documents, like different files, and then put them together, and they didn't. It still looks alright in my opinion. It took me a long time to do this one. It's probably one of the best skins I've made up to date. So yeah, it looks pretty nice. Obviously, same with Javier Simeon, and also the same with the custom rider. Although I can't show that off because I've literally not played any career mode on the PC version. Obviously, then moving on to sick Yamaha. See Fabio Quartararo. It's again with the wings. Yes, the bike is completely black, but I will be doing a livery for it at some point. Just need to find the time to make it. And same with Morbidelli here at the end. So if we head on to Moto 2 now, oh crap, I've accidentally backed out. If we head on to Moto 2, Alex Marquez obviously still the same, but we've got Xavi Vierge on the Mark VDS for next season. I think this is the first time this might be shown off in a video. It's confirmed the other week. Romano Fenati is still default. Obviously Jorge Martin is moving to the Red Bull KTM team in Moto 2. He had his own video. I did a video showing this off a while ago. I did a race around Malaysia, so feel free to go watch that if you'd like. Obviously Brad Binder's still the same as well, same with Baldassari. Now we've still got the old Pons livery. I don't think I'm going to bother making the new one because it's only Moto 2, so it doesn't matter much, like as much. See Hector Barbera is still on there. Haven't replaced him or anything yet, but he will get replaced, don't worry. Obviously this one's not confirmed, although I believe this is probably what's going to happen. Balega on the Moto 2, moving up from the Moto 3 class. You literally don't really have to do any changes to this, obviously, because all the sky leathers are the same, except the Kalex logo, which you have to place on there. Marini is still default. Obviously this is the newest change, did this yesterday. Sam Lowe is returning to Grassini, or Federal Oil Grassini. See, he hasn't been there since 2016. And yeah, I just took his number from 2016. Just seen something that says Honda on there, so yeah, those will need to be changed next year, won't they? This Triumph engine is coming in. There's Dominic Agato's not changed, same with Marcel Schrotter. And then, obviously, Thomas Luthi making his step down into Moto 2. Did do a video on this the other week. See number 12 on the front, around the back. Here you have a look. Pacini still. I don't think there is anything else is there after this. Oh no, there is. Sorry. The Mistral is now, well, the Tech 3 Mistral is now the Tech 3 KTM, because they're changing in both categories. Obviously, you can see that the skin is unfinished at the moment, but the leathers are complete. So that is going to be piloted by Bezzecchi, so Marco Bezzecchi, and then Philip Ertel as well on the other bike. Obviously you can see that it is definitely unfinished. This isn't actually the newest version. There is also, I haven't imported it all into the game yet. There's an issue here. Obviously you can see on his left leg there's blue around the IXS logo, but that will be removed when it comes out. There is a couple of errors obviously, but I am bound to miss a few things. I'm human. Obviously there's Navarro moving to speed up for 2019. That's why I also did this yesterday. And I think that actually is it now. If we scroll through, just getting close to the end. Yeah, and obviously Sulfami Karadin is the last rider. Obviously he's been replaced by Nicky Tully this season, but I'm not sure who's going to be piloting this next season. And again, obviously they've got a completely different livery now. Their livery matches their Moto3 team in this team now, so may have a go at making that, but yet again, I don't know if I'm going to bother. And that's it. That's all that's done at the moment. I haven't touched Moto3 because literally nothing's been confirmed. I think John McPhee will be going to SICK in Moto3, but then I don't know which rider he's replacing, so can't do that yet. I mean, obviously you can start making his leathers, but yeah, I've not done that yet. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Do a quick demo, I suppose, of one of the newer features on the track. Oh, the ice cream man's coming by. It's always good. He always likes to just come through while I'm recording, doesn't he? So sorry about that. It might not have actually been picked up by the mic, but if you heard the music, it's the ice cream van. Yeah, so let's do Oliveira let's go to Silverstone. Since it's the British Grand Prix this weekend, look out for race against pole, obviously, as usual. It'll be on the Saturday afternoon. This could be one of the hardest ones yet, but yeah, that's not really got. Well, I suppose it's not really got out to do with this video, but you know, I've got to promote my own stuff, you know, because I want. Well, actually, last time I checked, we were 1 subscriber away from 600, but I will look now actually and see what we're at, if it'll let me. I'm trying to swipe left. Yeah, we're at 599 right now. So if we can try and make the push obviously to 600, I need 1 more person to subscribe. So if you're watching this video, please subscribe. I want to get to 600. So we'll head out onto track. Okay, obviously have a quick look. Obviously, yeah, I know that next year they're probably going to lose their Monster sponsorship because Monster are moving their sponsorship to the main team, and these guys are probably going to have KTM, Red Bull sponsorship because they're on KTMs, but I only have the Monster one to go off of, so I just recreated it on this bike, so I hope everyone's okay with that. Oh, we've messed up cops already, we've invalidated the lap through cops, not good. This is one of the harder tracks on the game, to be fair, but so we'll have a quick look in photo mode. So I suppose I do need to show you that. Obviously, the menu sort of covers up some of it because of the shadowing. You can have a look on track that it all looks pretty good. All the nice sponsors. Tech 3 don't actually have too many sponsors. You're probably wondering, the suit looks familiar. Yes, it is. It's just Folgers from 2017, repurposed. For obviously, Oliveira has that kind of leather, so just give him that instead. Yeah, that's where the mod is sort of at this stage. I've obviously got to finish off those couple of liveries. The SICK one, the Tech 3 KTM in Moto2, and possibly there's other 2 Moto2 skins, but some of them I've already made the ponds. I'm not 100% sure. But, yeah, we have got a bit to do in terms of skins, but after that I'm up to date with everything, so I haven't really got anything else to do. Obviously, once I do run out of things, I will try and get the names working, but it's very strange how it all works this year. To be honest, I'm quite happy with the amount of progress we've made since the game's come out, because it came out start of June, just about. And I picked it up about halfway through June on PC because I picked it up the day my exams finished, so that I could get straight on this. But yeah, the amount of work being done on it will probably decrease because I am starting back at school soon. So It's obviously not too good. That obviously the amount of work that's going in will be, well, the amount of time going into it will be less, obviously. But I'll still work as hard as I can. That's why I've tried to get like as much as I can done in this summer. I've got about 1 or 2 more weeks left, so I'll try and get everything that needs to be finished. Deliveries take like multiple days to complete, so this Tech 3 one wasn't too bad because obviously a lot of it's black, but yeah, some of the other ones, especially that Avintia livery, that took me like 2 full days of working on it. So yeah, and obviously the Tech 3 Moto 2 was taking me like a day, I suppose, as well, and it's not finished yet either. I need to do a little bit more, but then I'll be onto the sick Yamaha. Although there is a skin for the sick Yamaha out there. It looks pretty good. I'd probably give it a try. Obviously I can't put it in my mod since it's not my skin, but yeah, if you ever install my mod, that skin should work with it, I think. So that'll always be good, I suppose. Oh, overshooting a little bit. There's a GoPro sign. I just wanted to go till I had a valid lap, you know what I mean, through Brooklands. Right, now we're coming up towards the Luffield. Flick it right for Luffield. Gotta try and get a good exit out of Luffield. Not been too good because I missed the apex. Coming through Woodcut now. On the throttle, up towards the line. It's going to be a sub 2 minutes. It's a 1:57.806. Obviously, it's not too bad. I think this might still have the physics of the Yamaha, so that might be what it is. But I've not really been playing the game that much. I've just been modding it, I suppose. So it's not too bad. Obviously, we'll see since I've done this now. See if that's quicker than pole. Obviously, I'll still have to do race against pole, but see, I have a reference, see how far off I am. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Stay subscribed, or if you've not subscribed, if you want to see more like updates about the mod and things like that. I'll probably do some. I'll definitely do gameplay videos once it's finished. That's why I've not been doing any. I've just been doing the kind of previews. If you're a long time subscriber, you will have seen the last 2 years that I, once the mod is out, I do like random races on it quite often. Usually the race is coming up that weekend, although sometimes it's just a random race, it's a random rider. So stay tuned for that. Obviously F1 2018 comes out on Friday. I may do some mod videos on that too, so if you're into that, if you liked my Daniel Ricciardo video the other week, then stay tuned for some F1 2018 mods, because I might actually make a few this time, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next video.